We are live, people. We are live. Hopefully, um, y'all can see me and y'all can hear me. Um, I gotta pull up the thing myself because I don't know if it's working or not. Can we see me? I don't see me on there. Okay, there I go. Okay, I got it. I am live. We are live. I am here. I am late, as always. I don't know why I try to pretend like I'm going to ever be on time. Uh, for these lives, it's always something. It's always something. This time I had to reset my computer because it wouldn't pull up the chat over top of everything else, and so I had to reset it in order to get it back. It's always something. I'm gonna be on time one day. I really am. I'm gonna be on time. One night I'm gonna be on time. But I appreciate y'all being here. Tammy, Jeff, Larry, Amanda just joined us. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate every single last one of you, man. Cause y'all, I'm gonna tell you, man. It's a lot of times where I get frustrated and I get down, and one of y'all five, I probably add two more other people, two or three other people that will leave me a comment that make me want to keep going and keep doing this. And I appreciate y'all, man. I really wouldn't be here without y'all. I hope y'all can hear me. Just let me know in the chat that you can hear me, so I'll I know I'm not just talking to myself. Um, Cause I said a lot, and if I'm talking to myself, I'm gonna be upset. That's all. That's all I gotta say. Just let me know. Let me know I'm not talking to myself, and that y'all can hear me. I appreciate y'all, man. I was supposed to look something else up, but um, um, but we're going to find it real quick. First of all, I know y'all probably said it already, but thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate those words. Those words mean a lot. I had to reset, like I told you, I had to reset my computer before we started this live. So I didn't. Once I reset it, I had to set everything back up, and I did not set up one thing. Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up. I appreciate y'all patience. If you're watching this on the replay, you can just fast forward through this part, you know. While I get this, you shouldn't be sitting here still watching me. Okay, fast forward like a minute, and I swear I'll be ready. If you're watching this on the replay, I appreciate it. I'm watching this on the replay. Okay, so our first segment, y'all know what this first segment is. It's called "What Is We Doing?" And in "What Is We Doing?", I basically point out somebody making a stupid choice and a stupid decision. Yeah, sometimes that decision might get them arrested. Sometimes it maybe not get them arrested. But this week's segment of what is we doing gets them arrested. So if y'all seen the show, I'm sorry. If y'all have seen the movie Weekend at Bernie's, you know what? I forgot to set something else up. So give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'll get it to pop up. But if y'all seen this show, why I keep saying show? The movie Weekend at Bernie's. You see it right there? I gotta make it disappear for a second. But I'm gonna bring it back up. Give me 1 second. Okay. If you've seen this movie, Weekend at Bernie's, if you don't know what it's about, it says it for you right there on the screen. Two idiots try to pretend that their murdered employer is really alive, leading the hitman to attempt to track him down to finish him off. Basically, we had this in real life, okay? This actually happened kind of in real life, because two women went and took somebody they know through the drive-thru at the bank in order to get money from his account. They took him okay, they took him to the bank to get money from his account after he died. Y'all gotta see this story, and we'll talk about it on the other end. If I can find the play button.
Something you would just see in a movie. Two women arrested, accused of taking a dead man to the bank to withdraw the money out of his account. Harry Boomer is live with the crime that even has police stunned. Harry?
You know, Kelly, yes, strange seems to be one of the words that come to mind, but criminally bizarre also seems to fit this situation.
We've never seen anything quite like this. I've been doing this for 28 years, and it's unique to say the least.
Hopefully it'll be the last time we encounter something like this.
It's hard to stun veteran police officers, each with nearly 30 years of experience.
We were initially notified by the local hospital that a man's body had been dropped off, and he wasn't identified at the time, and the two women had dropped him off, and they didn't identify themselves either.
The man is 80-year-old Douglas Lehman, and the two women are Karen Cashbaum and her friend Lorene Ferrallo.
Allegedly that, he passed away a short time before he was transported from the home there at the house. And then from there he was carried out, placed in front seat of the vehicle, and those two ladies then transported him to one of the area banks where there was a withdrawal conducted under his name.
Police say they then took his body to the Ashtabula County Medical Center,
where he was essentially dumped off or dropped off, and then they left there and ran some errands and went back to the house.
Spent 33 years with my mother, which passed away 4 years ago. And then he got with this lady shortly after.
James Hubbard says Douglas Lehman was his stepfather, even though he never married his mother.
I soaked him dry all the time. I've given him money for food. I've been over there to help him get his electric on. I've asked him multiple times if he wanted him out of his house, and he would not let no one do anything.
James says Douglas was afraid of living by himself and of dying alone.
I never expected this, though.
What do you think about them taking advantage of him like this?
It's sickening, and I hope they don't get a slap on the wrist.
The two women have been arrested and charged with abuse of a corpse and theft.
I think the bizarre part is that somebody that you allegedly loved or cared for 7 or 8 years, that you would think this would be acceptable, in the moments soon after he passed.
Well, Mr. Douglas Lehman's body was transported to the Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner's Office for an autopsy. And, of course, the crime is still being investigated. Outside the Ashtabula City Police Department, I'm Harry Boomer, 19 News.
So, yeah, these two women decide to... Is that on the screen? Is that on the screen this whole time? Oh, my God. I did not notice that was on the screen the whole time. But these two women took a man that they were living with. After the man passed away, they loaded him up in the car, drove to the bank, through the drive-thru, got money out of his account. I think the story I read was $900 or something like that. And then took him to the hospital and dropped him off without saying anything to the people at the hospital. Okay, so so much is wrong with this. First of all, if you're living with this man and he's older in age, and I think the story I read, the ladies were like 15 plus years younger than him or something like that. Why weren't you in the will? Like, what were you doing wrong? Why? The man was like 80 something, I think they said. You don't have to do much to please him as an 80-year-old, okay? It's not much. So why weren't you doing that in order to get in the will? You know, he don't, how can I put it? He's not able to work at night in the bedroom, if you know what I'm talking about, you know? So it don't take much. It don't take much to get in the will. Why aren't you in the will? That's one. Because if you're in the will, you didn't have to do all this. You was going to get the money anyway. So how come, I appreciate you, Tammy. How come you weren't in the will? You should have been in the will. Like, that's your fault. That's the first mistake. Okay. Now you took him to the bank. Now the story I read is they've done this before, where they've drove through the bank drive-through with him in the car alive, and they was able to get money out. So they just decided to do the same thing after he's dead. The mistake you made is that you went and dropped him off at the hospital. See, what you should have did, you took him back home, maybe wait an hour and a half or two, and then call 911 and say, hey, he just died. And they would have never known. They would have never known that you just took him to the bank to get money out. They would have never known that. But instead, you took him to the hospital and dropped him off without saying anything. And also the article I read said how they got caught is because one of the women called the hospital to check on him. like, I don't understand people. Like, this is why criminals are dumb. Because if you were smart, you wouldn't commit crimes. I mean, that's plain and simple. So people who commit crimes don't have all the sense in the world. And we see it on this channel every day, okay? But even more stupidity happens throughout the world, more than what we see on this channel. I'm only like a raindrop compared to the thunderstorm and hurricane of stupidity that comes on this world, that happens on this world on a daily basis. And it's crazy. I don't understand it, man. I really don't understand it. Let me pull up this chat. I'm trying to see what y'all say. If y'all have anything to say about this. Amanda says, this is crazy and sad. As a society, we seem to be desensitized to the value of a person's life. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. I hesitated reading that because I was like, how do you pronounce desensitized? But I got it. So, but yeah, it is crazy, man. Like, I mean, I don't even know how to say, because I'm a person of morals and values. So, like, seeing somebody die in front of me or in the same house I'm in, my first reaction is not going to be, ooh, let's take his money. Like, that's not me. But but they want to profit off of a man's death. I don't know. I don't understand how people think like that. I really don't. But some people do. Some people do. And Tammy, like I said, thank you. Tammy said this live stream is great. Thank you. I'm glad everything's coming through clear. Jeff says that's crazy. They made a withdrawal and a deposit of a man in one in one swell soup for $900. They withdraw from the bank and deposit him at the hospital. That's funny. In one car ride, they did that. Amanda says, now, Derrick, there are a lot of 80-year-olds that are very active in the bedroom. Yes. Wait a minute. Yes. I don't know that because I don't ask them. I don't put out a poll. I don't question people I see in Walmart, So I'm going to just take your word for it. How about that? I'm going to just take your word for it. But what I'm thinking is the men 80 plus going to need some help, from a pill. So my thinking is if the women just don't give them a pill, they ain't got to do all that. I mean, am I right? Or, Tammy says, Amanda, this is a clean channel. I did start it, though. I mean, I'm going to admit that. I did start it. I was the first one to talk about the bedroom. I did. I agree. I did start it. And Tammy agrees with me. I did start it. Yeah, the blue pill. The blue pill. Like, if you just don't give him the blue pill, you ain't got to do all that. You just, what you got to do? Rub his back and stuff? I don't know. What 80-year-old man like? I don't know. Just, I don't know. Pat him on the butt? I don't know. It depends on the man, I guess. Tammy says, earlier in my career, 80-year-olds were very active without a pill. I just read Jeff's comment. I'm going to get to that next. But like I told Amanda, I'm going to just take your word for it. I don't know. I hope, I can still function when I'm 80. That'll be fantastic. But I don't know. I'm gonna just take your word for it. But Jeff says what goes up must come down. Oh man. But in case y'all was wondering, what Tammy was talking about when she said earlier in her career that she worked at a nursing home. But wait, is that coming on the screen? Because I'm not even. Okay, yes it is. I'm about to say I'm doing all this and I don't even know if it's coming on the screen. But yeah, so earlier in Tammy's career, she's either witnessed or heard about 80-year-olds being active in the bedroom without a pill. Hey, I'm not gonna say you a lie. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take your word for it. I can't say you're lying. I really can't. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Yes, Amanda too. I love this group, man. But okay, so we're gonna move on. I gotta talk to you about my week. So this is Saturday's live. For those of you watching on the replay, Wednesday's live was canceled because partly because I'm stupid. Okay, So I was having not really computer problems, but I had a little bit of storage left on my computer. Excuse me. It was so low in storage that I couldn't even record. I didn't have enough space to even record another video. So of course I thought if I went live that it just wouldn't be a good live because of buffering and stuff. So I canceled Wednesday's live, and I tried to figure out how to get more space on my computer because I erased every video I've recorded. I erased every like editing, like the editing software that I use, every editing file I erased to try to get up more space. And I still had a little bit of space, and I couldn't understand what was taking up so much space. So I was searching and searching on my computer, trying to find stuff to erase. I was Googling, why is my storage space in my computer running out? I was doing everything and I could never figure it out. So I was going through files on my computer and I found what the problem was. So my editing software has an autosave feature, right? So as I'm working on stuff, it'll autosave it for me. I knew that it was doing that, but I thought it was autosaving over the file that I created. What I didn't know is that it was autosaving it in a different place, in a different folder on my computer. So I found this folder, and every video editing file ever created on this computer was in that folder. This channel has over 100 videos, and also it was auto-saved videos from my previous channel up there too. It was a lot. So I erased everything, all the autosave files, and I freed up 200 gigabytes of space on my computer. Just that easy. So, like, it was part of my stupidity. It was part of my stupidity to why I didn't know that, to why Wednesday's live was canceled. And I apologize for my stupidity. Like, I point out people's stupidity all the time on this channel, and I had a little stupidity. It happens, but my stupidity didn't get me arrested. So, I'm lucky, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna get into this video, the main event video. I know sometimes I do 2 videos. I'm just let y'all know before this one starts, we only got 1 today. Because, to be honest, I don't feel like doing 2. I was just about to lie, but why lie? Why lie? I'm keeping it real with y'all. I don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. So but yeah, this one was actually one of the videos that Tammy sent me. I believe you sent this. Yeah, Tammy sent this one. So police surprise woman at her doorstep after she steals $2,000 worth of wigs. So, this is just going to show you that, just because you get away doesn't mean you got away. You know what I mean? So, let's get into this video and let's see what it's all about.
Please. It wasn't you. Why would you run? Because what? Why would you run? I want to call us last night.
On November 25th, 2023, in Florida, police were dispatched to a beauty supply store in reference to a woman who stole $2,000 worth of wigs.
All right, so just walk me through what happened again.
She came in.
About what time was that?
It had to be like about 8:45, 8:50,
okay.
early. Because
Yeah.
we open at 8:30, even though our signs say 9.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of people come, because they know that we're open. Everybody else don't
Gotcha.
open till 9:30 or 10.
Gotcha, yeah.
So when she came in, I spoke. Hey, sweetheart, like I normally do. She nodded. She beeline right to Wigs. I was talking to one of my employees, getting her ready for the start of the day, and I was bringing these over to put up. That's overstock.
Okay.
Then when I got up the stairs here, I was starting to open up those wigs, those clippers, because they're sale clippers. She was coming out the door. She was just headed out.
Okay.
So I heard her beep. I didn't steal at that time because from the leverage there, I can't see down. So I don't know she got nothing in her hand or either stuff. I didn't know, but I heard her beep. We have security stickers in the neck line.
Yep.
So and I ran out and I was like, ma'am. And the way she pushed the door open and the lady that was coming in jumped out of the way. So right then, she was on.
Did you see anything in her hand at that point?
No, I didn't. By the time I got out to her, she was telling him, let's go.
Where was he parked?
Right here?
Kind of where my police car is?
No, they were right here.
Oh, right in front?
Right in front.
All right. Was
The camera showed me when he sped out, he did just what they're doing, just like that. And I had gotten behind them.
Okay.
And that's how I was able to, and I started saying the tag in my head.
Oh, good. Oh,
You know,
good
because I
to
didn't have my
remember.
phone. Last week we got caught for a $3 cap.
Yeah.
But they were dumb enough to back out, which could have been deadly.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the toe tagging thing. And they almost wrecked, spinning out.
Going through the parking lot.
You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
But like I say, she knew that's
Yeah.
our human. Everybody, that's
She
our
went
synthetic section
straight.
there. She beeline straight, and
Straight
that's
to
what that's what the owner was saying. That's when she came in.
Did you see any of the product at all, or was it only after you went back on video? and
Right,
saw
that's it.
So she had it, was it down in a bag? Is that what that is?
No, that's her hand.
Just, she's carrying it?
She,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
I gotcha.
So that's what I said over here. I couldn't see down in her hand, and I don't know if she stuffed nothing up her shirt. But by the time she got out of here, she was gone. She done ran to the side.
Okay.
I caught her opening the door.
Gotcha.
And
Have
I
you ever seen her before?
I have.
You have?
But I just, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, I understand.
I've been here 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, I'm Auntie
Yeah.
Miss G. You know,
recognizable face.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Everybody comes in and knows me.
So you said the mail was...
Okay. The first rule of retail theft should be don't steal from a place that you shop at. If you normally go to this place, don't go in there and steal nothing. Because when you get caught, you ain't gonna be able to go shop at a place you shop all the time at. I said this in a previous video. I live close to a Walmart and I'm there all the time. If they trespass me from that Walmart, I'm crying. Okay? Because it's right near my apartment. I'm going to cry. Because, like I said, I'm going to have to go to a regular grocery store. And that's going to be weird. Okay? Let's go.
Was driving the car?
He was driving.
Did you see his face?
He
at
was
all?
a bright-skinned fella. He had goals in his mouth.
Okay. If you saw a picture of him again, would you be able to say that's him? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys willing to cooperate with prosecution?
Oh,
I
yeah,
take?
he's
Okay.
definitely. We looking at about $2,000. It's my damn bonus for Christmas. I'm definitely prosecuted. Here.
I can't blame you.
The authorities managed to track down the suspect through the license plate and subsequently located the residence associated with the suspect.
My kid's father, his cousin.
His father? Who's his cousin? Who's his cousin? Is it male or female?
A female.
Female? What's her name?
Sierra. Yes.
Sure. Okay. Where is she right now?
In there. I just closed the door to the dog.
Okay. Can you have her come out as well? Hey. Come get your dog. Come get your dog.
Coco, get. I'm sorry. Come on, in the house. Coco, I'm sorry. In the house, come on.
My new book, Keyboard Rich, How Anyone Can Earn Six Figures from Home with a Simple Bookkeeping.
Hey, have a seat right there for me on the ground. Have a seat.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get.
Have a seat.
Okay, I'm gonna have a seat. Coco.
Keep your hands out of your pockets for me.
My hands ain't no pocket.
Okay.
I'm trying to get him, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I know it's a whole nother issue. I know how dogs are. Sometimes they just get protective. They don't mean harm. They just. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna pat you down real quick. Just make sure you don't have anything. Turn around for me. Okay. Just watch the house because the mail is inside also. Hey, I'm gonna read you something real quick.
Do we have any criminals in the house watching right now or on the replay? Like, what is going through your head? Like, can you explain what is going through her head right now? If you've been in this situation before, you know somebody who's been in this situation. Like, I just, I'm never going to be in this situation. So I want, I want to understand. I want to learn. She stole wigs from the store. And then later on, I don't know how long, the lady said she came here about 8:40 or so. So less than about an hour later, you think you're home and home free, and then the police knock on your door. What is going through your head? Because you know why they're there. What is going through your head? Like, somebody explain it to me. I would really appreciate that. If you know. Thank you. I'm stupid.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Hold on. Before I tell you this, I'm gonna tell you that we have clear video of everything. Just listen.
It's not me though.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you something.
Okay.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him or her present with you while being questioned. If you cannot afford a hire, a lawyer will not be appointed to represent you for any questions you wish. Decide anytime exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand these rights? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but I'm actually like.
Let's get this dog.
What
I feel bad because I know he gets.
What do I do though? Like what do I do? Because I didn't do anything.
Okay. Where'd you come from in this car earlier?
I was in the car earlier.
Listen.
I was in the car earlier.
Would you like me to show you some pictures?
Yeah, but it wasn't me though.
It wasn't you? Who was it?
No, it wasn't me. My cousin, she was just here, but she used the car earlier, but she left. But that was it.
Oh.
She had a red wig on. Yeah, I don't have, this is my hair, this is what I wear right here.
Okay, now, is this how you talk, or is this just how you talk when you're lying? Because it's my cousin. The stuttering. I feel like that's what you do when you lie. But I don't know. That might be just how you talk. That might be your speech. Might be a speech impediment. But right now I'm taking it as you stutter when you lie. That's how I'm taking it. But let's see if she talks normal ever. Let's go.
Who else? What's her name?
Because it's Jessica, but she came here early. She used the car. She went to the hair store, got some. She was going to some wigs or whatever. But when she came back here, she got in her car. Her car's up. She had a silver car. She got her car. She left.
Here, let's come over here. We're gonna come out on the show.
I'm actually saying for that. Yeah, my cousin was here earlier, Jessica, but I didn't go to no hair store at all. Pure bank. It was not me in no hair store at all, sir. I'm not even from here. Like I'm not in the hair store at all, sir. At all. Like video.
It's definitely that's 15. We still know.
Yeah, we got video, but it was not me.
You're able to swing by. There's no one else close. You just need to get back quickly for a second.
It was not me, sir, at all. Like my cousin was here earlier, but her name was Jessica. But that was not. It was not me.
What's your name?
My name is Monique.
Keep your hands in your pockets.
I'm sorry, sir.
Say it again.
Monique.
Monique.
Yes, sir. But
M-O. Where do you live?
I'm Gazer.
Cheryl. Hold on.
She said she came here. My cousin said, why she leaving so fast? She just said that too.
Who was the male?
See. When she was saying her name, did she stutter like that? I'm gonna rewind it back, cause I think she was talking clear when she said her name. Maybe she just got a lot of practice saying her name, and so it don't come out as a stutter. But I'm thinking she stutters when she lies. Hold on, let's watch it again.
Hey, my name is Monique.
Keep your hands in your pockets.
I'm sorry, sir.
Say it again.
Monique.
Monique?
Yes, sir.
Bring it back just a little bit more.
It was not me, sir, at all. Like, I was like, my cousin was here earlier, but her name was Jessica. But that was not. It was not me.
What's your name?
My name is Monique.
Keep your hands in your pockets.
I'm sorry, sir.
Say it again.
Monique.
Monique?
Okay, she did stutter still just a little bit. So that might be, unless Monique is not her real name, that might just be how she's talking.
Yes, sir. But it was not.
Or that, that's how she normally talks with a stutter like that.
QE.
Where do you live?
I'm Gazer.
Cheryl, hold on.
She said she can't help my cousin. She said, why she leaving so fast? She just said that too.
Who was the male who was driving her?
He's gone. It was her boyfriend. He's gone too.
Did they just happen to come grab this car?
Yeah. She used this car here. So she sat out here last night. She used this car right here and she left.
Okay. What's her name?
Her name is Jessica.
Do you know her birthday?
No, I don't know.
You know where she stays at?
She's out here with my cousin. I'm not from here. I don't stay out here.
Oh, so she stays here?
No, she stays down here.
Oh, around here.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of car she drives?
She has a black Mazda.
Why'd you say something about a silver car then?
No, she has a black Mazda. She has a black Mazda. Jessica has a black Mazda. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. I'm sorry about it. I'm sorry. I'm getting trouble, sir. But she has a black Mazda. It's like a 2021, I want to say.
Is that a car or SUV?
It's a regular car.
Older or newer?
It's like a new car.
New?
Yes, sir.
So what's this silver car you said they sped off in when?
No, I was nervous earlier when you talked to me. I'm just gonna be with you. I was nervous. I said one thing, but she has a black car, sir. It said she has a black car, like a 2021, 2023 car.
Yeah. But I want to know where the silver car came from, because that's a big mistake to make. I'm just nervous. Like you said, silver car. I saw, sir. But I apologize. Her car is black. I'm sorry. I got my tongue tied up, but I'm just letting you know, like I'm not from here, sir. Like I just got down here. My cousin was down here. It's tough to ID with without the someone.
Yeah, my cousin was down here, whatever, and.
Can I see your tattoos real quick?
Yes.
Can you see your other side? Nothing on the outside?
Yeah, nothing.
Just on the inside? Anything on the legs?
No.
Okay. Is there a male here now?
No, it's just me. It's just me, her kids, her daughter, and her husband. That's it.
I'm guessing the person that they saw on the surveillance camera had on a wig, because I'm sure her cousin don't have the same hair as she got right now. So if they both got that short, if they both got that short pink hair, okay, yeah, and they're the same size, maybe you can, from the surveillance camera don't tell which one is which, but I guess she was wearing a wig to go steal some wigs. She put on a wig to go steal some wigs. That's crazy. I thought of that off the top of my head. That's crazy.
Okay, so there's no 20, 30-something-year-old men in the house right now?
No, sorry. Everybody, just got her boyfriend. There's a car here. We all out here like,
oh, I'm sorry. That is not her hair. That's a wig cap. Okay. I thought it was hair this whole time. Thank you for letting me know, Tammy. I did not know. Oh, I need to go to sleep.
I'm not from this. She said, that day she got a call. What's the story? It came back.
Okay.
We came back. Right. Got a call in there.
Give me 1 second. Hi.
Hello.
So, who was here earlier?
I've been here all day.
I'm saying, but who was driving your car earlier?
It shouldn't have moved since earlier.
Well,
I was
it was
asleep.
moving. And so we're here investigating a theft from the hair supply store. Clear as day on video. Light skinned male with grill driving.
Oh,
female with a long red wig.
Well, you see my hair.
It was you, like
okay.
What I'm saying, but
because I kind of
look like her, but she's mentioning another cousin, Jessica Henley.
Oh yeah, I've been asleep.
Is there any other males here right now?
No.
No one else is here?
No. It's me, and then I have my kids and my niece and me.
How old are your kids?
17, 15, my niece just turned 15, and I have a 5-year-old.
Okay.
If you want to see them.
Because we're talking about a significant amount of money. So your cousin Jessica, where does she stay at?
that is not my blood cousin. It's just somebody I know, but I didn't even know. They just actually walk up and down here. They usually stay over here in like a blue-looking van and stuff. But like I said, I've been in her sleep up until y'all, and that's how it goes.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get a look at.
Perfect. When you don't want to tell, when you don't want to tell the police any information, because you don't want to be responsible to get anybody in trouble. Really, you're not responsible. Their actions are responsible, but you don't want to tell on them, so you just say you asleep. And there's no way that the police can prove you weren't asleep. So she know what happened. She know who was driving that car.
While the officer returned to his vehicle to conduct further investigation on the suspects, the woman made an attempt to escape into the residence.
I paid off $495,000 in debt within 18 months using what I now call my...
We lost the house right now. That was not me. It was not me, sir. Please.
It wasn't you. Why would you run?
Because
what?
Why
would you run?
I want to get in trouble. That's why, sir.
Why would you run?
I'm sorry.
That doesn't make sense.
Is that hair? I think that's hair, cause it's edged up. That's a cap. That's a wig cap. That's a wig cap. Okay, that's a wig cap. You was right, Tammy. That's a wig cap. Cause
Can we put her in your car for a second?
Yeah.
Nope, her hair's pink. This is so confusing. I don't know what. That's hair. That's hair.
Stupid bin, I had to put it down. You're gonna work yourself up. Just have to relax. Relax.
I'm looking, sir. My keys there, sir. Everything, please, sir. Please, just please, sir.
Relax.
Please, okay, I'm sorry.
Take a second, relax.
Can I say why? I'm telling you, okay? I'm telling you right now, okay? I gotta talk to you right now, bro. Huh?
We able to go?
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not telling you the honest truth, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna be real with you. Okay, sir. I got 3 kids, right, bro? And like, I have like nothing like. I can't like listen. I lost everything. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to get something so I can make some money. You know what I'm saying? To pay my bills and stuff. My kids got I lost everything, sir. Like, I'm not a troublemaker. I don't get in trouble at all, sir. Like, I don't get no kind of trouble. But you got kids. You know how you like. I don't even do this kind of stuff.
So what happened this morning then?
I'm being real with you. I'm telling you all the truth. Okay. When I went there, you know what I'm saying, like, I was trying to find a way so I could make some money, sir, you know what I'm saying, and if I can get my kids stuff for Christmas and everything. I have nothing. I have freaking. I'm a single parent. You know what I'm saying, like, I'm just by myself, sir. Like, I'm not a troublemaker. I don't get no trouble with nothing, sir. Like, I know it's no excuse. I know it's not right, but I don't get no trouble at all. I haven't been in trouble so long. I've been doing so good. Like, I just started working. All that. I'm just getting back on my feet. My kids, like, I don't have my kids with me. Like, they stand with other people, so I get them every weekend. But I don't get no trouble at all, sir.
So
Like,
you thought, were you gonna resell the wigs?
No. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. Okay, I was gonna try to get some money.
Real quick, where are the wigs in the house now? So we can at least get them back.
Okay, but
where are the wigs now? Where are the wigs now?
You just said you was gonna tell the truth. Before you started, you said, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Why are you stopping? You think you can go to jail for stealing these wigs, but still sell the wigs later? Let me tell you something. The fine is gonna cost more. They're gonna fine you more than the cost of those wigs. The cost of those wigs is $2,000. I guarantee your fine is gonna be, your court fine is gonna be more than that if they don't get the wigs back. If they get the wigs back, it might be reduced, but so either way, you're gonna pay out more then you can sell the wigs for it. First of all, the wigs is worth $2,000. If you selling them, you ain't gonna get $2,000. You lucky if you get $1,200. So keep going with the truth. You said you're gonna tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help you, Jehovah.
I don't know exactly what they are.
Ma'am, I'm gonna close this door.
Okay.
Where are the wigs now?
No, I'm saying they're not going exactly what.
Okay.
I'm asking you, sir. I'm asking you. Can you please listen to me, please? I know it's not a real excuse, but if I could pay for those wigs right now, I have my mom's was to me money. I can't get back in trouble. I'm just with my kids. So I apologize.
That's about $1,800.
I don't care. I don't care. I'll pay for it, sir. So. I'll get my dad to go right now, sir.
You were out of that, especially after you fought the way you did.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't be nasty right now.
Sit back here for a second.
Please don't be nasty right now. I'm sorry.
No one's being nasty. Take a breath.
I just want to get in trouble. I'm saying about him being so my
Take a breath. Watch your foot for a second.
I tell my kids back, sir. Please, sir.
Watch your knee.
Sir, please, sir, please.
Watch.
Sir, please, sir.
Watch your knee.
I want you to hit me. I want you to hit me.
Watch your knee.
I want you to hit me, sir. I pray. Sir, listen. Sir, please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir, please, sir. I know you're excuse. I know you're doing your job, sir, but you don't understand me, okay?
Where's the guy?
I don't get he's gone. He's gone. No, he's not.
You don't realize I was sitting on the house watching you guys the whole time?
When?
I mean when? The past probably 30 minutes of watching y'all come in and out of the house. So I know for a fact that the guy's in the house.
He was in there earlier.
No, he's still in there. Y'all just came out with the dog.
I thought dog. That was a girl.
No, she came out with the dog.
Yeah, I was saying about dog.
He came out too.
I said I was in the bedroom.
I'm telling you, I know.
Okay, but you know, sir, it's not about me not sure. Just you understand, sir. You understand me, like. I've been doing so good, sir. Like, I've been doing everything so right with my kids. Like, I just got back on my feet, so like, I'm not a troublemaker. I don't get in trouble.
So then why steal all this?
I was trying to get some money for my kids' critical stuff like that. And
that's not the way to do it.
Okay, and I know that now, sir, but...
Well, I know that now.
Yes, sir, I'm sorry, but can you just want to hear me like, I don't want you to hear me like, from heart to heart, like, every mistakes, but... But I don't get in trouble, sir. Sir, I don't get in trouble, sir. I don't get in trouble, sir, at all, sir. Like, you guys just understand me, like, I try so hard to support my kids, though. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. I'm listening to you, but I just can't go to jail. I'm just so hard.
It's one thing, okay, if you came clean and told us.
I was just scared to tell you guys.
You made up a story. You lied about somebody else, okay? Then when we caught you on it and called you on it, okay, you tried to take off running. You wanted to fight with us.
I won't fight with you. I was just trying to scare you. I'm not in trouble. I apologize, sir. You're right. You're right, sir. You're right. I apologize, sir. You're right.
All that's on video.
I'm so sorry, sir. Please, I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean it horrible. I'm getting in trouble.
You made the decisions. You gotta...
I was still just saying, you're right, sir. I'm not saying you're wrong. Why don't you hear me like, if you knew me as a person, you knew me.
What's his name? Who's in there?
That's her people. He was just driving me. I don't know his name out. But I just know they call him Marcus. They call him Marcus. I'm real true. I'm not like you. I heard her call him Marcus.
Whose car is it? Hers?
Yes, sir.
Hang tight right there, okay?
Please, sir. Please.
I think they're about to go in here and ask them the $2,000 question. Do you want to press charges? And I believe that's what they're going to ask them. But would you press charges? Like I've always said repeatedly, yes. all the time. Press charges. I don't care. Like, everybody has a sob story. Everybody has a reason they stealing. You know, they're desperate. They need money. They're homeless. Like, everybody has a sob story. And if everybody was let out of jail because of a sob story, there would be nobody in jail. Because everybody has a story. So you can't listen to that, you know? I think in the video that y'all going to see tomorrow, I kind of mentioned that. That's why I couldn't be a police officer, because the sob stories will probably get me. Like, it'll probably get me 1 or 2 times, those sob stories. But you just can't pay attention to sob stories. That's why every time it has to be, yes, I'm pressing charge. But let's see what they're about to say. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're not even going to ask them that. Let's see.
So we got 4 back. It was inside a house. A bunch of people was kind of hard to get, but at least the owner of the car was cooperative.
Who?
Or Ghostman.
So the owner was.
The owner of the car was kind of. Nobody was really that cooperative, but she had taken her hair off and was making it hard to spot her. So I was like looking, she denied, she said it wasn't her, it was a family, and I'm looking, and what gave it away was her was the earrings. She still had the big hoops on, and her nails.
And her nails.
Yeah. So
okay.
As soon as I spotted her, because she kept keeping her hands in her pockets, as soon as I saw the nails, I tried to grab her. She tried to run inside the house, and then fought us into the house, and yeah.
The woman was taken into custody and charged with theft and resisting arrest. If you were a member of the jury, would you find her guilty? Feel free to share your comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more.
If you was the member of the jury, would you find her guilty? That's the question. That's the question. Would you find her guilty if you was the member of the jury? If they showed me the evidence, yeah. But I don't want to be on the jury, you know? Like, I don't know. I got summoned for jury duty before. I didn't go because I forgot. Like, I don't know how jury is set up. How jury duty is set up in other states or cities or whatever, but I got summoned for jury duty in Chesapeake, Virginia, and they gave you days to call, and at what time to call this number to see if your group is going to be called in the next day or whatever. And I think it was like a month's time I was supposed to call. I think it was like twice a week or something like that. Maybe it's every day. I don't know. I think it was Sunday through Thursday, I believe. But I kept calling, and then the last 2 days I was supposed to call, I forgot to call. So I was like, oh, I didn't show up to jury duty. So I called that same number during the day, and you can actually talk to somebody. And I asked them, I was like, I forgot to call. Did you call my group in? And the lady was like, yes, they called your group in. You were supposed to report. And at first I thought, I'm about to get arrested. That's the first thing that came to my head, is I'm about to get arrested. But she was like, I'll just schedule your jury duty for another time. She told me pick another month within the next 365 days, which with next month you want to be summoned for jury duty. So I gave her the month. I think it was like 8 months away. And luckily, when that happened, I had moved to a different city. So I can't be a jury in that city. So that's how I got out of jury duty when I was called. So, but yeah, but they don't pay a lot. So I don't want to spend all day up there. Because with my luck, they're going to pick me, and I'm going to get on the case. And I'm going to spend all day up there. I think it's, what, $50 a day, something like that? Like, what? Why don't jurors and teachers should get paid more? There's no way you should take somebody out of work. Yes, it's your civic duty. I get that. But there's no way you should take somebody out of work to pay them $50. I got to stay home from work. I mean, stay home from work. Stay off of work and go do this for you, for my city or state or whatever you, however you want to put it. I got to do my civic duty for my city, and you're going to pay me $50 when I could go to work and make 2-3 times that. Why would I do that? Everybody's going to get out of jury duty or try to. Like, only the retired people and people who don't got no jobs. That's the only people, or people, maybe people who work, well, if you work at night, you don't want jury duty either, because you work at night and then go to jury duty during the day. That's not good. But I got on a rant about jury duty. What was I going to say before that? What? $10 a day? I say no, it was $15. $15 a day? What city or state are you in, Tammy? I could have sworn the paper said $50. $15 a day. I can't remember what they said about lunch. Did they feed lunch, or did you have to bring your own? And you can't even bring your, I don't know about y'all courts. Some courts are different. But here in this part of Virginia, 757 Hampton Roads, Virginia, we cannot have our cell phones in court. So just imagine, you spend all day in jail without your phone for $50. I thought it was $50, but maybe I'm mistaken. So you working graveyard shift and they paid you all your hours. Okay, you got a great job. Some people ain't that lucky. Some people ain't that lucky. Yeah, every place is different. Yeah, every place is different, man. But I could have sworn they said $50 here. So that's still not enough. You know, $50 is not enough. We done got into a rant about jury duty. From Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Yes, they provide lunch. Okay. I don't even know what I had something else to say before that. Oh, yeah. I don't know what is worse. Committing a crime, or once you get caught, blaming it on a family member. So you want to set your family member up for a crime rather than taking it yourself when you know you're caught. I don't know what's worse, you know? It's just like when people get roped into those those MLM scams on the internet, where the only way you'll make money is if you sign up more people to the scam, like we signed you up. The only people that people be signing up to those things are friends and family, because nobody else is going to believe that BS from you about those scams. So you have to scam family and friends. I've gotten a couple of calls on that where somebody trying to get me to join this Zoom call where they're going to tell us about this thing that's happening. And my first thing ever, every time I get those offers, I'm like, how much is it going to cost me? And everybody always say, Well, we don't talk about money yet. First, we want to, how much is it going to cost me? Because as soon as you tell me how much it's going to cost, I'm going to say no. And we can stop wasting our time here. I'm not going to fall for that mess. But I want to go back to what somebody said. While I saw this comment while we was in stream. I think Amanda said it while we was watching the video. But she says, Amanda says, if she can call her parents to pay for the wigs, then why not just ask her parents to help her with money instead of stealing the wigs? It makes perfect sense, Amanda. It makes perfect sense. The thing about it is, like myself, I don't like asking people for help unless I'm desperate. Some people think the same way. Okay. She didn't think she was desperate because she felt like she could just go steal and make money. But after she got arrested, she's in desperate mode now. So, yes, she will she will ask her parents for money over going to jail. But she won't ask her parents for money over going to steal. That's how she think. You know, she kind of think like me, because I will not, like, okay, I'm going to tell y'all a secret. When I was in high school, there was a point one year where I had 5 outfits to go to school. I had 5 clothes outfits to go to school. I could have easily went to my parents at the time and said, Mom, Dad, I need some clothes. And my parents would have got me clothes. They would have been able to get me clothes and buy me clothes. And I would have had more than 5 outfits. But I've just never been the person to ask people for stuff. It's just never been my thing. So a lot of people who know me is, if I ever ask you for something, I'm really down bad. Because that's just how I am. That's just how I am. 16 years old, you know. I believe I was 16, maybe 15. But that's the time I should be dependent on my parents. So it shouldn't be nothing for me to go and ask for clothes. A lot of kids ask for clothes when they don't need them. A lot of kids have closets full of stuff and they have no problem going to ask their parents for more. But for me, it's just how I've always been. You know, when I was 8 years old, now this was a different time in the world, you know, for all you young folks watching this. When I was 8 years old, it was 1990. I remember my mom was leaving the house, and at that point it was just me and her there. And she said, okay, Derrick, I'm about to leave. I got to take you to your grandmother's house. I was like, I can stay here by myself. 8 years old. Now, did my mother leave? Yes. It was a different time in 1990. For all y'all who don't know, you could leave your kids at home by themselves at a certain age. You could do that back then. Okay? It was a crazy world in 1990, okay? People rode in the back of pickup trucks for miles. Okay? You can't do that anymore. You get pulled over and the driver will get a ticket. But we used to sit in the back of pickup trucks driving on the highway. It was a different time. It was a different time in the world. A different time in the world. Okay? What else was different? What else could we do in 1990 that you can't do now? Kids stay at home by themselves, riding in the back of a pickup truck. What else could you do in 1990 that's like against the law now? I'm trying to think of some other stuff. I know it was something else. Like Tammy says, in 1969, she was left home alone. She was 7. Like, it's a different time. Her mother, her parents would get arrested for doing that now. It's a different time. I'm trying to figure out. I know I had something else in my mind for 1990. What could you do in 1990 that's against the law now? It was something else. I can't remember what it was. But it's a different time. 1990 is a different time. You know, if we could take a time machine back to 1990, a lot of y'all wouldn't recognize the world we live in. Oh, I rode in the back. So my cousins live 2 doors down from us. My brother's brother, his family, lived 2 doors down from us. So when their grandmother on their mother's side had a station wagon, I used to ride in the trunk part of the station wagon when I rode with them. I was in, and like every time I rode in her car, I would hop right back there because I loved it. That was my spot. Tammy says, sorry, she was 9. Tammy just realized. Tammy just said, wait, I was born in 1960. That's different. I wasn't 7. It happens sometimes, Tammy. Sometimes I be forgetting too. I be like, hey, wait a minute, how old am I? I was born 82, so it's 92, 2002. I mess up my age sometimes too, Tammy. So it's crazy. But Amanda says kids were different back then. We knew how to act, and if we didn't act right, we got a whooping. You got that right, because every time I was instructed not to open the door for nobody. Not to open the door for nobody. I got a story that I'm going to tell right now about being at home and being at home alone. And this shows you that it was a different time. This was my first interaction with police that I remember. So I can't remember how old I was or we were. I think I was like 9. Me and my cousins were home alone, and I believe I was 9. My one cousin, the same age, so she was probably 9 as well. And my other cousin, which is her sister, I think she was either 10 or 11. But we were all home alone, just us 3. And the police knocked on the door. And they were looking for my aunt. And we was like, she's not here. And they said, well, can we come in and check? See, at that time, we had in school, what they taught us was the police are your friends. Now, as you got older, we became adults, we realized that's not always true. But at that time, we were 9, 10, 11 years old, and we were always taught police are your friends. So we didn't know that all we had to say is, no, you can't come in. We didn't know that. But we knew she wasn't there. So we said, yes, you can come in. Now, the way our house was, is once you come in, the stairs are right there for you to go upstairs. So as I think about this story and I look back, I realize they were obviously have been watching the house, because they watched, they came when they knew that there weren't any adults there. I think one of my older brothers was there, and soon after he left, the police knocked on the door. So it's 2 police officers, and the thing was, as soon as they came in the house, they went straight up the stairs. And my dad at that point was out working, but he would call like every hour or so to check on us, make sure everything is okay. So the phone rings. I go answer the phone. It's my dad. He probably says, "How are y'all doing?" I said, "Dad, the police are here." He said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, the police are here. They're looking for Auntie. They're upstairs now. They just went upstairs." My dad says, "I'm on my way." Hang up the phone. He's coming back home. And me, still thinking, the police are your friends. They're not here to harm you or anything. I go straight to the police officers. As I'm walking up to the front of the house, they're coming down. So all they checked so far was upstairs. And I say, "My dad just called. He's on his way." I'm 9. I don't know. I was like, "My dad just called. He's on his way." They got out of there so fast, because they weren't supposed to be in there. But I told you that story to tell you that the police knew that only 2 9-year-olds and a 10-year-old were home alone by themselves. And they did nothing about it, because it was a different time. You were allowed to leave your kid at home. You know, at a certain young age, they were able to stay at home by themselves. It's just a different time in the 90s. Different times, 90s and before that. I don't know when it changed to when, people started getting arrested for doing that. I don't know. But during that time, it was allowed. They allowed people to leave their kids at home. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's a different time to be living this long. For me, is a blessing, man, because the world has changed a lot since I was born. The world has changed a lot. The world has changed a lot. Changed some for the better, and some for the worse. So Cap the Goat says now the age is 14. Okay, so a kid now has to be 14 years old before they can be left home by themselves. That's good to know. But yeah, at that time, those days, it was they really didn't care. And oh, happy birthday, Amanda. Oh, Amanda will be 42 on Tuesday. Happy birthday, Amanda. Happy birthday. So I was born, my birthday is May 30th. So I'll be 42 on May 30th. So speaking of birthdays, while I'm telling stuff about myself, so my first job I ever got was a dishwasher at a restaurant called Shoney's. I don't even know if they still exist around here or not. It probably does. But it's called Shoney's. I was a dishwasher. And one of the girls who, it was after school, one of the girls who was a waitress there, she also went to my school. And me and her had the same birthday on May 30th. And we knew for like 2 months or a month and a half before we knew we had the same birthday. So we used to joke about that. And then we were also, we also had the same age. So same age, same birthday. And I think like our birthday was coming up, and I think about a week before our birthday, she came up to me and said, we were born the same day, the same year. She said, it's funny if you were born in DePaul Hospital. I said, I was born in DePaul Hospital. So what are the coincidences? What is the coincidence that you would meet somebody who was born on the same day, same year, same hospital? I don't think there's anybody. It might be a low percentage of people that's ever happened to. Where you meet somebody who was born same day, same year, same hospital. That's crazy. And now that I'm thinking about it, what's also crazy is I forgot her name. I knew her name, and now I don't know it anymore. I'm drawing a blank. And that sucked. Cap the Goat says, who was first? I don't know. I know I was born at night, at nighttime. I don't know when she was born, what time of the day. But yeah, that's like Amanda says she went to school with a girl and they shared the same day, year in hospital. I guess it happens, but you are the only other person besides myself that I've known that has happened to. And I don't think that's normal. I don't think people are experiencing that every day. But Tammy, he was saying who came first, like which one of us were born first. We were born on the same day, same hospital, trying to see which one of us was born first. But yeah. Your mothers were in rooms beside each other? See, y'all look too far into it. Like, I ain't even asked all them questions. I ain't even asked all them questions though. But I just know I was born at night because the story of my birth was my mom went into labor and she was with my aunt. My aunt just had my cousin 2 months prior. So they had to go to the hospital with a 2-month-old. And this was 1990, so it's before really cell phones are like they are now. So they didn't have, my dad wasn't there, and they didn't know where he was at. So because he doesn't have a phone in his pocket at the time, because it's 1982, you can't just pick up the phone and call him. So my mom didn't want to go to the hospital first, and she wanted to go find my dad first. So my mom, my aunt, and my 2-month-old cousin got in the car to find my dad. But I might tell I might tell the full story of my birth at some point, but I just like to tell the funny part. So, but yeah, nothing major, nothing major. Just know I was blessed to come into the world. Let's just say that. But yeah, y'all, please make Amanda a mod. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Tammy. Hold on, I gotta I would push it on my phone, but my phone just died. So hold on, I gotta pull it up on this computer. Okay, give it a second for me. It's gotta load so the chat will come up. I don't understand why when you load the video, the chat take forever to pop up here. Wait, can I do it on this one? Wait a minute. No. My mother's hospital room was besides Rachel's mother's hospital room. So you just wait a minute. Amanda, were your mother's friends before y'all were born? Or did they meet at the hospital? I need to know that now. If your mothers were friends, and they had their kid on the same day, that's a big, that's special. Okay, they met at the hospital. Okay, they met at the hospital. Okay. What are you having? A girl? What are you having? A girl? Oh my God! We should be friends. That's that. I like that. That is that's funny. That's funny. What am I? Okay. I'm trying to pull it up so I can make you a mod. Let's see. Okay, pick the right name. Okay, yep, there you go, Amanda. You are a mod. I appreciate y'all, girl. Amanda, you're here a lot, and yeah, we all gotta help this channel grow. You and me, or you and us. Wait a minute, I don't know. We all gotta help this channel grow. So I appreciate y'all, man. This is fun. Like, every time before I start a live, I'm nervous. I'm like, oh my God. And I think that's part of the reason why I always have to pee right before I go. Because I think nervousness makes me have to pee. And I just realized that might be what that is. Because I be trying to pee like 30 minutes before. And I never have to pee. But I go on at 9:05 and like 9:01, 9:02, I gotta pee all of a sudden. It always happens like that. I think it's just part of me, being nervous. If I add Amanda, does that make 7? I don't know how many I have, Tammy. can we go through the list? I don't know. I don't know how many I have. I got Tammy, now Amanda. I got Jeff, Thomas, Larry. Is it two more? I don't know. I had to go in and look at the list. I have no idea. I have no idea how many it is. But yes, I know this channel. Amanda says, yes, I know this channel is going to keep growing. I mean, look at this live and this chat. Everyone is having fun and chatting. Like I said, I appreciate y'all being here. Like every let me get this off the screen real quick. Oh, it is off the screen. It's just a delay right there. Okay, I got it now. Every time before I start, I'm nervous. And then once I get to the end at this part, I find stuff to talk about. Like I had no idea I was going to talk about my first experience, with the police, the first experience I remember. I had no idea I was going to talk about being home alone at 8 years old for the first time. I had no idea I was going to tell y'all that at one point in high school, I only had 5 outfits. Speaking of 5 outfits, you got to wear one outfit is your Monday outfit, right? But next week, you can't wear that same outfit on Monday again. You got to... It's got to be like a Wednesday or something like that. You can't. I had it down. Like I had it down to a science back then. But I had no idea I was going to talk about that stuff. But once I get into the live, it's like I can't stop talking. I probably got neighbors listening to me now wondering why I'm talking to myself. They don't know I'm live on YouTube. Well, maybe they know now because I just said it. If they're listening, they hear me. But they're probably wondering, what am I doing? But now they know I'm not in here talking to myself. So I'm talking to, let me count. Let me see the number. I don't know what the number is. It's only 7 people in here, but more people gonna watch it on the replay. So, yeah. Amanda says, Derrick, I was poor. I know how to stagger my outfits. I had 5 as well. Yeah. I can't say my family grew up poor. We didn't. Both my mom and dad worked. When I was young, I believe they got them before I was born, but my parents owned like 1 duplex and 1 apartment building. That they rented out. My family was not we weren't rich by any means, but we weren't poor. I could have had more than 5 outfits, but I didn't like asking for stuff, and that's just been me, like, forever, since I was a kid. I should have failed French class because I should have failed French too because I didn't ask for help. I was forced to get help in French 2 class, which I took that in 9th grade. I was forced to get help. I was forced to stay after school, and I put in a lot of work, and I still couldn't get it. And I should have failed, but I think my teacher saw me work so hard. She passed me, barely, but she passed me. I don't think I deserved that grade, but she gave it to me because of how hard I worked. But yeah. Jeff, Larry, Sydney. That's who I forgot. So it's Jeff, Larry. Hold on, put this on the screen. It was Jeff, Larry, Sydney, Amanda, Thomas, and you, Tammy. I think that's it. I believe that's it. I believe that's all the mods. I believe. I feel like I'm missing one person, but if I am missing one person, it's probably somebody that doesn't show up all the time. Everybody else shows up all the time. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but I'll look at the list and see. But yeah, this was fun. We've learned a lot about each other, each other's childhoods, and what we experienced as children, and how old we were when we stayed home by ourselves for the first time, and how many clothes we had, and if we found out, if we knew somebody who was born on the same day as us, in the same hospital, we shared a lot tonight. We shared a lot, and man, I missed what is it, Wednesdays live, and now I'm upset because I love doing this, man. I love going live. It's fun. It's fun. But yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go. I could literally find something to talk about for another hour or so. I really could, but I can't be up here all night. I just can't. I'm sure my neighbors are tired of listening to me talk right now. So I know one of them gonna stop me outside my door. Yeah, we heard you. Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. This was fun again. Like I said, this was fun again. So yep, almost 2 hours, just under 2 hours. We have been going for let me see exactly, 1 hour 33 minutes. So yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. This was fun. This was fun, but I have to go. I have to go to sleep. I have to go work in the morning. So yeah, that's gonna suck, cause I just want to do YouTube, and I can't do just YouTube yet. So one day. But again, I appreciate y'all for being here. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.